Here I have a function f, which is a quadratic function, and I would like to identify a few pieces of this quadratic function, namely the quadratic term, the linear term, the constant, the leading coefficient, and whether or not the graph of this quadratic function, which will be a parabola, will open up or open down. So let's begin by looking at the quadratic term. And the quadratic term will have a degree 2, so an exponent of 2 on my variable. So the quadratic term will be negative 3x squared. The linear term is going to be the term that has just a single x, or just a single variable with it. Its exponent is 1. So that guy is going to be 5x. And then my constant is going to be the term that has no variables at all. It's just a number. So that's going to be negative 8. Now the leading coefficient is the coefficient of the highest degree term, and in a quadratic function that's going to be the coefficient of your x squared, so that's going to be a negative 3. So now, will the graph of this quadratic function, which will be a parabola, will that open up or will it open down? So remember, if your leading coefficient a is greater than 0, then your parabola will open up. And if a is less than 0, then your parabola will open down. So our leading coefficient is a negative number, so I know that the parabola, or the graph of this quadratic function, is going to open down.